You got players out here, and then you got daddies. I think the fight I saw was between a daddy and a player. Like, this guy's out here, like, I don't know, like, in people's shit. Like, there's guys out here that provide for their families, will get diapers, will get this, will get that, and then there's guys out here that are just trying to be gangster and throw off the whole deal. So, like, they got pissed off that, like, people weren't sharing with him or something, and he pulls out this blade, and they're all getting hype on each other, and it just escalated. But it was more of a pride thing. You could tell it was a pride thing. It wasn't about, like, am I really going to get stabbed? It's like, let's get pissed off. Like, that's not what it's about. So, like, subcultures, some people are providing, some people are taking.
Everything in freedom's name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
The social worker here he's affiliated with Occupyville. He works primarily with this tent here, housing information and social security, that supports us, that helps out the homeless people or people in general that needs social services. We're trying to develop a thing of where, because you got a lot of homeless people out here with mental issues that have no places to go for treatment, by them closing down Byberry Hospital, facilities like that, where they have nowhere to go. So there's a new clinic that has opened up that we referred them to, where they can get their medications and things like that. Well, yeah, that has been a real issue out here because they're really, like they say, they're not really equipped to deal with people, or they have not dealt with people with mental ill issues or disabilities. So I've been trained into that as a medical assistant or a medic to deal with that, seizures and so forth and so on. But like I say, I deal with a lot of homeless people because I know a lot of them. And as myself, I'm currently a homeless man, but that's about to change real soon.
There's no subset of group, there's no particular commonality. It's just when you have this many people living in a single area, conflict's going to arise. So basically you just make sure that the conflict is de-escalated to the point where people are discussing their problems in a rational way, and that's all we do. Day to day, we really don't have anything specific except an occasional argument about, my tent was moved 4 feet to the left, and I don't know who did it, and okay, well, let's get a bunch of people together and move your tent back over 4 feet to the right.
Everything in freedom's name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
Well, I think anytime that you get a large group of people together, there's going to be conflicts, especially if they're in a situation where they might be uncomfortable. Not everybody's used to being out in the elements, and sometimes that'll wear on people. I've lived in cities for, years now, and even with other cities that I've gone to, we've never had something where you could really get to know a good cross-section of the people that you're living near. This is a great way to kind of get to know your neighbors and what they think can be done to fix things that are going wrong with the country. I've been here 3 weeks. Food isn't a problem. They serve food at the tents. A lot of it's vegetarian, so if you don't like that, you can always find someone here and there who is, they'll come through and bring sandwiches and things. There's a little economy inside of itself here, so you can always find a way to barter for something that you need, or hustle up $1 or $2 to get, coffee or...
Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh.